remember thinking when I was sitting on top of the trailer, like, like I'm very ashamed of myself. My team works so hard all day, all night, getting the car ready. It just happened to be a little bit of a, mechanical setback with the car. But I still feel like even with that little setback, I could have gone a lot further. So that feeling I had in Seattle was exactly the same feeling I had in Long Beach. And I promised my team that I would, I promised I would do my absolute best and come back with vengeance in Texas.
We got in the trailer.
Yeah.
Unless it's a rock.
I think it's a rock.
Gotta put some tear-offs.
Yeah, or a new visor.
Every event?
Sure.
Yeah. New clutch and new visor.
This one's been with us for like 3 events now.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
You don't save like the better one for Saturday?
That's what I did.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It was really hot here. 100 degrees, baking sun. The guys really pamper me, so they gave me like a wet towel. It's tricky when it gets hot, but at the end of the day, we're only driving 40-second stints, so you can't really complain. One of the biggest issues is trying not to get the salt sweat down your eyes. And I'm in there trying to wipe it away constantly, and it's those little things you don't really think about until you experience it. It's really, really hot inside. Number 1 qualifier, baby. That's exactly where we want to be for tomorrow's battles. Can't wait.
It can be nerve-wracking at times, especially when you're thinking about qualifying, like what ifs, like what if it doesn't work out the way you want it to, or what if something happens, what if it breaks, or what if I can't drive as well as I want to. But that's also what makes it fun. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen, and you just gotta try your best. But everyone's in that same playing field. Like, everyone's probably thinking the same thing. I said this a long time ago, but when I first started drifting, I thought, 10 years later, it would be much easier. 15 years later, I thought qualifying would be a cake. Like, I wouldn't be as nervous as I would, but I still get that same nervous feeling right before qualifying as I did 10, 15 years ago. And it's fun.
Nice sunny day here in Texas. About 80 degrees. It's calm. Inside of the 1,000 horsepower machines out here. It's a war zone, and I know all of these guys are trying to beat us, We're leading the championship now, and that definitely means we have a target on our back. But I think the moment you start to feel that you have something to defend, you've already lost. So I'm just out here having fun, doing my stuff, chilling, and we'll see how it plays out.
Here we go. Our first battle, top 16, round 6 of 7. Here comes the Norwegian Hammer versus Carnage. Who's going to get out on top as Dean Carnage Carney. Look at him nosing in that big Dodge Viper. The Oracle lights are on as Freddie is putting it down but can't shake Dean Carnage Carney. Remember, there are championship implications here as Aasbo drags the wall. Nice job filling that rear clipping zone. Dean Carnage Carney falls back a little bit and causes it to go off of that front clip. Make some noise for Aasbo and Carney.
Yeah, and with Aasbo able to clinch the championship tonight, this is obviously a very, very big battle here for him. There is a scenario, I think, and we're going to get the numbers on it, where if Aasbo loses in this round, Gushi loses this round, and the other championship contenders lose in this round, that Aasbo would win the championship. Big battle right here.
I think we need to do that math, because we might crown a 2015 Formula champion tonight if Aasbo gets past Saito, and obviously the chips fall where they potentially could. As Aasbo would obviously like to see that. Nice job by Aasbo out front. Daigo Saito, a big correction there. making some critical mistakes. Exchanging some paint with the wall is the Ninja Daigo Saito. Achilles Radial HKS, Skyline GTR, Fredric Aasbo Rockstar Energy Drink, Scion Racing Hankook Tires, Scion TC. Now remember, Saito had those mistakes. Aasbo, the fresh set of rubbers, he knows who he's going against. Look at that, just absolute clouds of smoke. Aasbo goes off. A big mistake, blinded by not the light but the smoke. Aasbo could just not cut through it, did not cut like a knife, and the Norwegian Hammer goes off course. That will be an obvious 0 for Aasbo.
Can't win them all, huh? Well, we're pretty far from winning all of them, and this was a huge lesson to be learned. And the point is that stepping on the gas in a turn is not gonna make you go faster, it's gonna make you wash out. And that's basically drifting 101, but sometimes monkeys fall from trees and you forget the basic stuff. So roll on. Fifth place is still not that bad. Urbandale, here we come.
And Ryan, what we've mentioned before, but it bears repeating, is championship implications of that. Ryan Tuerck and Ken Gushi. Ryan Tuerck currently second coming into this round of competition. Ken Gushi fourth in points. Ken Gushi, straight line initiation. Ryan Tuerck right there. Wheel to wheel, rubbing is racing. Oh! Here we go. Ken Gushi out front. Ryan Tuerck giving chase. Who's going to be the dominant FRS? Good angle from Gush. Ryan Tuerck right there. The lights are on. Noses are nosing in on that front clip through the power alley. The smoke screen is on. Ryan Tuerck a bit shallow on angle there. Gushi tightens it up. How are they going to do coming into this rear clipping zone? Gushi right on it. Going to the judges. Who's going to get it? Slide right for Gushi. There's Brian. Ryan and Andy say, Ken Gushi gets the win. The Goosh gets the win. Here we go. Ken Gushi out front. The GoPro Finals. Be a hero. Who's going to be a hero? As Ken Gushi, straight angle. Yokoi lapping the angle. Now bringing it on home. It's Ken Gushi. Nice job of that rear clipping zone. Asashi Yokoi leaving some points out there on the track in that chase position.
Now second, he's back on the box. I honestly thought he got the win. I'm just gonna put that out there. And man, he's driving better than I've ever seen him drive. I couldn't be more proud of him. He's killing it out there in that Scion Racing Gretty. Scion FRS on Hankook Tires. Get up here, the Goosh, Ken Gushi!
Yeah, it's definitely addicting. It's got to be a drug for me because, you know, after Texas, going into Irwindale, it's been a month and a half, and I'm like itching to drive. I don't want to do anything else but just get in the car and see how it's going to play out. It's fun. It's just fun.